I don't see anything too. Yeah, that's funny. Hmm. Like, can you get hold of him?
What?
Could you get hold of him? Can you uh get in touch with him? Can you contact him? Like, can you hear his voice?
No, I can't hear him.
You can hear him.
No, just like you, I can't see anything.
Okay. So is oh, he's writing something. That's you are
He said that
recording now. You are
it is
recording now.
recording or it's not.
Yeah, it's recording now. He says you are recording now.
Alright. So we should start.
Okay, all right.
Can you hear me well here?
Um, okay, I would say it's not like super clear, but yeah, I could hear you.
Okay, let me see. It's probably gonna be really loud. Okay, can you hear me here?
Yes, okay.
Alright, so we should start.
Yep, okay. Like, I just went briefly through the questions.
They sound
Mm-hmm.
okay. Like if you at any moment say like answer this or something, you just say like pass. Come up
Pardon?
with something to talk about. That,
Ira, your voice is like going in and okay, right. All right. No one's just asking me, is it going to get quieter in an hour? I say yes. Yeah, it will be. So, yeah, maybe it's a bit too noisy.
we're noisy because I know like Christopher's great. We have
Pardon?
cross. So yeah.
No, it's just that it's tomorrow. It's a public holiday, so like there are people awake. Yeah, so it's you can't see it because you are on mobile. I'm not on mobile. I'm on iPad.
Oh, he meant it by me.
Oh, okay, all right. I didn't know that. Okay. It's weird because I can't hear him. Like, yeah. So, like, can you confirm with him? Like, should we do it in an hour? It will keep recording. What is that? Just send me a message, please. He's sending a message to you. It's a bit confusing.
Okay, he's typing. So let's see.
Mm-hmm. He's not typing anything though. Okay, wait. I think he
Maybe
said
when
something.
until people quiet down or pause
Yeah,
in.
maybe wait until people quiet down or pause in between. Okay. Right. I think you should quiet down. Like, well, there's another way to do this too. All right. Okay. How is that?
I can't believe Ness is typing so much today.
Yeah.
He's usually a lazy typer.
Yeah. Ayara can record herself asking her questions. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So each of us record our own thing, and then he mix it up together.
So can record her responses. Okay. But it's up to you. Okay. Like, how would I record that? Like, how would I do that?
I can record myself and send it over to you if that
Like,
works.
if
And you
like
can
on
hear it in your audio.
Wakaru, like on Wakaru, iPad lets you
Yeah,
record. Really? Like, what is that app? I don't know.
yeah. There's an app for it. I think. I'm not sure if you know.
Oh, not Wakaru. It's bad. Okay, right. I don't know. I don't know what's the app on iPad that lets me
Macari is
record.
bad.
Yeah, that's what he said. The built-in voice recorder in iPad. You have already. Seriously. Okay, where do I go? That to settings or what? Like, gosh, it sounds so intelligent now. Where do I go? Where do I go to now? So, like, built-in recorder in iPad. Where do I do that?
I guess he has to check the name of the app first.
Yep. One moment. Okay. Hmm.
Anyways, while we wait, how are you? How are things for you?
Oh, uh, today was okay. I did my practicum. I did my teaching. It was my turn to teach. I was freaking out because um, I came late for class actually 1 hour because of this festival that is going on. So like there was huge traffic jam everywhere. So it's like I was late for class for like 1 hour. And I was
I see.
freaking out. I didn't prepare my materials, nothing. Like I always come in early and then I'll go to the computer shop and plug in my USB and train my stuff. Like I didn't even get to do that. So I was like really tensed. Yeah, but then I did it and everything went well. But I don't know, I felt very sad today. Like there was such heaviness upon me. Like I just felt like crying and crying and crying. I do not know why. It's weird.
Sounds like it's been a really stressful day.
Yeah, could be. I hope it's just stress. I hope it's not anything else. Mm.
What
Okay,
is
so
the
no.
holiday? Like, what are you guys celebrating or your country
No, okay.
celebrating?
It's a festival. It's a Hindu festival for those of Hindu faith. Like
Okay.
it's like you can see people sacrificing themselves, like by skewering, like they get these long things pierced into them. Like if you go, like if I maybe I could put a YouTube video on it, and then you can just have a look. Like what is it? Like what's that festival about? Like it's really unique, and like you would have never seen it before. Like it's really unique. So yeah,
Okay.
so
Sounds
hmm
interesting.
yeah. Would you like to see it? I can get a YouTube video for you, like just so that
That
you
would be
can
great.
just okay, just a sec.
Here, it's not really like what they say. It's technically there's not a lot of diversity, at least not in faith. No. Oh shit! What did I do? Okay.
Were you talking to me or like?
No, I was like checking if Nasu posted the app or something that he was looking for, but no, he hasn't anything yet.
Okay, all right. So I posted on to Noah's. Do you use voice notes? What is voice notes? Okay, I just posted it. Ira, could you? Yeah, voice notes. What is voice notes?
I think that's the app he's telling you that you should have on your iPad for recording.
Oh, I don't have WhatsApp. I don't think you can have WhatsApp on iPad.
Oh, thanks for the video.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically you can watch that and then you'll get an idea what it is. Voice notes. Why do I go for voice notes? On iPad, should I Google it? Or is it on settings? Like, is it very noisy now? I think it has quiet down a bit.
Yeah, it's quiet down. Like,
Mm,
help me. Can you like hear a lot of noises here? It's really
yeah,
weird.
like, yeah. So it has quiet down because I think most of them have gone to bed. Like they have, some like majority of them have gone to bed. So it's not that noisy. So maybe we could start now or something.
I'm still wondering, like, okay.
Pardon?
No, nothing. Just talking to myself.
Talking to yourself. That's interesting.
I think Natsu's still typing. He still's here.
Pardon? Oh, I still hear them. Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, because he's doing the recording, so like he would know.
Yeah, he does the editing, so technically.
Mm, hmm. That's why I chose like 4 a.m. in the morning, like it's really quiet then. Did you watch the video?
I was actually, since I'm mobile, I'm kind of like waiting until we finish the call to go watch it.
Okay. We'll try for
Because
another 30 minutes. If it doesn't get quieter, we may have to do it through voice notes. Okay. All right. So what, we reconnect in another half an hour? Is that?
I have no idea. I think he's.
Oh, he's answering. He's answering. He's typing now. No, we wait for 30 minutes. Oh, okay. That's long. Oh gosh. So what are we going to do till 30 minutes? We talk?
We can talk. Yeah,
We,
I guess.
okay, alright. We can talk. Hmm.
I guess we will be talking and Nasu will be typing, technically.
Yeah, yeah. We can disturb Nuwasu though. We can use that 30 minutes to disturb him. May throw some questions at him and then he types his answer. He can't talk to us, so he has to type out his answers. Is that okay, Nuwasu? Hello. Oh, who's answering? Yep. Oh, okay. He answered. All right. Hmm. Okay. So,
So we should talk
Ira,
about.
do you?
Uh-huh.
Pardon?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to ask nothing else. I was just thinking of teasing those. It's okay. Like, yeah, go ahead. No.
You can pretty much ask me anything. I'm quite open.
Okay. Ask you any questions?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, he's typing something now. do you use only your iPad? Okay, yeah, that's the only thing I have. I have the hotel computer here. Let me start it. I'm not sure like if I can use it. If I can use it, then maybe we can try the hotel computer then. Is that okay? Also? Oh, then where do I fix the microphone? I think. Use what? Oh, use the computer, the PC that belongs to the hotel. Is it quiet there? Okay. Is it quiet there? Where? Like here. It's getting quieter. Except for one person who's talking very, very loud.
I think he's thinking of like a place where you use it.
Oh, okay. Where the computer is. Okay. Where I'm sitting now. It's on the first floor. It's on the first floor, and yeah, where the guest dorms are. This is free app, but you email your recording to Ira. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
All
it
right.
just also isn't work though. Is there any
Uh,
time that actually works better for him that like he stresses a little less?
I think we can wait for like 30 minutes and see if this particular person keeps quiet. And then there's only one person now. I kind of like feel the voice is quite loud. Other than that, it's already quieter. I don't need to be around once it's recording. Okay, sure, no problem. It's automatic. Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah. Okay, whatever that works, no problem with me. So you can leave once you're done. Oh, okay. Just if it's too noisy. Okay. But I think it's getting quieter, isn't it, Ira? Like I can hear you better now compared to you might need to redo parts. It is getting quieter. Yeah, it is. That
Yeah.
was that a crow? Like, did I hear?
Rooster.
A rooster, yeah, yeah, I heard a rooster from your side.
It's my
Again. Is
yeah.
that
He hates me.
is that your pet?
No, it's my neighbor's pet.
Oh,
And
okay.
he has something against me doing calls because he's always like doing that all the time. And it's like, dude, it's 3 p.m. What are you doing?
Feed him. Maybe he's hungry. Oh, see, he agrees to it. Like, yeah, Ira, go and get something for me to eat. Okay, I think it's getting quieter. Like, yeah.
So it's typing.
Maybe try to practice a little. Yeah, that'd be fine. Okay.
Okay.
Like run through some of the questions while you wait. Okay, sure.
Yeah, let me go get the. Okay, here we go.
Mm.
Mm, So we start by the first.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Would you like to start off by telling us how was how you well in my phone? 1 second.
Okay.
Would you like to start off by telling us how has your involvement in Seven Cups of Tea impacted your relationship and your life in general?
All right. Hmm. Okay. Well, when I first started on Seven Cups as a listener, I didn't really expect anything. Like I was just um, trying to. Is that when you do your recording, don't forget to introduce yourself, Ira, and who you are. Okay, that's just for Ira, right? It's not for me, right, Noasu? Yes, but she has to introduce you as well. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, okay. All right. Ira, are you there? Hello? Did I lose you?
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Would you like to go like on the serious note, like go through the questions right now and see how it
Yeah,
goes?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Because, like, when I saw the questions, like,
Mm-hmm.
mm, yeah, I'm just thinking, like, how to put them into words, actually. Like, my involvement in Seven Cups, okay, impacted your relationship. My relationship with my husband and my life
Yep.
in general. Okay, like, I just run through this now. And let me know if I need to do any adjustments to it. Okay.
Don't worry. What I'm gonna do, I'm trying to listen, and if I see like if something I want to expand, I might ask you something like, "Oh, about this." How does that
Mm-hmm.
feel? That sounds good.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Hmm.
Go.
What is that? He's saying maybe start off. Start off with what made you become a listener first. Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds easier. I like easy questions, Noah. So very easy questions. I'm a simple person. Should I say like I didn't even know Seven Cups existed. Like it was my daughter who introduced me to Seven Cups. Should I mention that?
You can go like this is your recording. This is about how you feel and what you think, and basically a little bit about your story. Anything you
Okay.
feel comfortable sharing, it's okay.
Okay. Do you mind what's changed into life? Just what matters. Okay. Just be real. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. All right. That's cool. I'm just
So, are you
reading
ready?
what's. Okay. I need to go to the bathroom. Okay. Get ready to sing. All right. Okay. We will. Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, would you
Uh,
like to hear the introduction and tell me what you think?
yeah, sure. No,
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
sure. Mhm.
Basically, I'm just thinking of something really simple like, "Hi everybody, my name is Yara, and I'm a listener of the Seven Cups of Tea community. And today
Mhm.
I'm here with Soul to Soul, and we're
Mhm.
gonna talk about a little bit about unhealthy relationships. Do you think that
Mhm.
topic is okay, or do you want to change it, or like say like we're just gonna do a little podcast and just not go into any topic and see where it goes from there?"
I think the topic healthy relationship, yeah, sounds good. Yep, because it is a relationship, and which I failed to realize whether it was healthy or not, which I maybe I knew, but then I did not sort of like really look at the signs, the red flags, and um, you know, just like my mind was telling me, but I didn't listen. I chose my heart and I just went ahead. Yeah, so that would be a perfect
So that
introduction.
just sounds well.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm. Yeah.
basically this next thing I'm gonna go with it's the basic how are you so you're gonna go ahead
Mhm.
and just tell me a little bit about your day or whatever you feel comfortable doing.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
And then I guess we could go from what Noasu said, like
Mhm.
look back at it.
Yeah. Like what made me become a listener first? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah. So you can I like
that's
ask you something like how do you pronounce your name? Do you say Ayara or Iara?
Yara.
Iara. So you say
Yes.
Yara. Okay. So you don't even like think there's an I there. You just say Yara. Is that
What?
Yara? I call you Yara?
It's okay. It's really I don't really mind.
No, but like the correct pronunciation is Yara, isn't it?
But technically yes, but that's in Spanish. So I'm not really sure how it would sound in English. I just pronounce
Uh,
it like how it sounds in Spanish, if that makes any
o-
sense.
okay. So like if it's in English, I might say Ayara, isn't it? Iara or
I
something like that. Yeah, something like that. Iara or Ayara or something. But then I think the Spanish one is better. Iara is easier. It's like just one
okay.
word. Yeah, Iara. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's important because like names are important. Like when you address the person properly, that's important. Yeah. Okay, so all right, there are lots of mosquitoes biting me. Okay. Uh, okay, so what made me become a listener first? So this we are practicing, right? Like this is not recording yet,
No,
right?
this is just so you could like get comfortable.
Oh, Noah is back. That was fast. It's kind of funny, like he's there, but he's not there. So Noah's real name is Raphael.
Yeah.
Why does it sound Spanish then? It doesn't sound Filipino.
Yeah, I know it's
It's like
Rafael.
yeah,
It sounds like for me it was
he
like, oh my God, it's a Spanish name, and then I was
yeah,
like,
but
no.
he sounds like a dancer. His name sounds like a dancer's name, Rafael Loriano. You know.
Oh my
No wonder he likes dancing. It's like it has a very romantic side to it, like Raphael, you know? Oh, okay. All right. That's how the name came. All right. Yeah, okay. Okay. Whatever it is, your mom did a good job. She chose a really nice name.
Oh my God, I'm still thinking about that. A dancer.
He is a dancer, right? Like I can just imagine him holding, what's that? That small thing that makes a lot of noise, like, what's that? I have a video of me dancing. Okay. All right. So,
You should
what?
send
Dancing
it
in
to us.
yeah, dancing in Spanish dance or what? What kind of dance? An African dance. That's not that is unexpected of you. Yeah, really. Like with all the costume with the leaves hanging.
Oh my god, my cheeks hurt. Oh look, the rooster was hungry. They're feeding him right now.
See? Yeah, is it quiet in where you are now? So, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Except for the cat walking up and down, so the bell sort of like makes a bit of. Yeah, it's really quiet now. It's much, much quieter than it was before earlier. So treat it like a regular conversation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will now, since I know that you love to dance, Raphael. Okay, Yara can mix up the question. Okay. I'm a funny person, so like I can get comical at times.
That's
So
good.
she can make them sound more in her real world. Okay. So I was right, Yara. Like you know, I'm an animal person. Like I seem to understand animals more than humans in some ways. Like honestly, like I just like I know, like I always have had pets in my home. Always had dogs and kittens, and so like I just know it. Like they're like very close to me. Like my dog, if my husband comes, he will run under my skirt and he'll just hide there. He'll do stuff like that. So yeah.
That's good. I like
I,
pets, but right now I don't have any.
are you on your headphones? Yeah, I am. I am on my headphones and I have my mic on.
Yeah, I have headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Probably sounds really windy here.
Yeah, it does. I was like wanting to ask you, like, do you really exactly live? Okay, try not to breathe too deep into the mic. I won't. Okay, I'll try that. Yeah, because it'll make that noise like that kind of noise, right? Like that ocean noise. It's irritating when it's like. Okay. So whenever you're ready, okay. Let me
Okay,
just
so
adjust the
you
mic.
let me know.
Yeah, I'm just adjusting the mic now so that you'll be in a very comfortable position. Like, okay, all right. I think I'm ready now. Okay, all right.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, Hillagibis, they're all gone. Hillagibis, whatever. Okay.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Hello everybody. My name is Yara, and I'm a listener of the Seven Cups of Tea community. Today, I'm here with Soul to Soul. How are you, Soul?
Hi, Yara. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah,
So today we're gonna talk about a little bit about unhealthy relationships.
okay.
But how about we start with something a little bit more easy, and we get to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah,
And
sure, that'll be
what
fine.
brought you to Seven Cups of Tea? How did you become a
But
listener?
well, my daughter introduced me to this site. Like she said, like, Mom, since you like to uh, talk to people and I've seen you talking, so maybe you would like to try this site then. So she showed it to me and I had a look at it and I went straight ahead and became a listener. I did the test and then I became a listener. So I didn't know what to expect or but I was just going to go ahead and just try it. And as I kept on taking chats, then I realized like, I am quite good at this. Like, like I didn't expect it, but then I realized like I'm good at it, and like then I started really liking it so much that I spent a lot of time in Seven Cups because I don't know, it gave me satisfaction, something to look forward in my life at that moment. So yeah, that made me become a listener. Huh.
All right. So,
Okay.
would you like to tell us a little bit about how your involvement in Seven Cups of Tea impacted your relationship?
My relationship with my husband or the relationship in just stop.
I guess. Give me a second. Ralph says something, but I can't see it. Okay, stop, redo, yada. I think I'm talking too fast, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's static.
Okay.
When he says redo, was this like this right now, or like redo from the start? Yes? What is yes?
Not from the start.
Okay. Okay, I totally forgot what I was saying.
Last question. The last question. I think the relationship.
Oh, the relationship. Uh,
Hmm.
is there any way I could clear that question, like to give you some more like idea of what to answer?
Hmm. That was a bit too fast, isn't it? Like immediately go into relationship. Like, tell her, perhaps. Okay. Um. I'm thinking also. As okay, that's right.
Okay, does that sound good to you,
And
Sol?
then yeah, okay, all right, yeah, yeah, that makes perfect sense actually. Mm-hmm. Okay, so like, so Yara would tell like last year it was a difficult year for you or something like that. Then I would just add on.
I think what he wants is like, okay, we got the first question down, like,
Mm-hmm.
why did you come into Seven Cups, or like, how that was your daughter and stuff. Like, I
Okay.
think what he's telling me is like, I should say like, as many of the community members know, it has been a
Mm.
really difficult year for Seoul, and would you like
Then I
to,
would
okay,
just yeah.
like,
Then I would
yeah,
just
go and talk
tell.
about it.
Okay, all right.
That sounds better for you?
Yeah, yeah, sure, no problem. Bingo. Yara is right. Okay, cool.
Okay, let me say that again.
Mm-hmm.
As many of our community members know, it has been a really tough year for Seoul. Would you like to tell us a little bit about what has happened through this year?
Um, just a sec. Do I like tell like from the beginning whatever that exactly happened, or like I would just debrief it?
This is your time. Basically, what you feel comfortable saying. It doesn't matter, like, if you have to go and
Okay,
you
how
remember
much
a
as you
detail and
like to
want to go back.
tell? Oh, okay, right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it is. Okay, fine. All right. It was a very difficult time for me last year, and I still haven't. I have progressed a bit from what happened last year, but yeah. Um, what happened was I was on my iPad and it was late at night and my husband walked into the room. He had a bad dream and he was like looking for me, and he found that I was not in the room. I was in my children's room, and he walked in and he saw that it was me and my daughter. We were both together were on the iPad. So we normally spend lots of time on Seven Cups. So we were already ending our conversation, and like and he just happened to walk in, and he got very upset, he got very mad, and he just um, lost it, and he just took my iPad and her iPad together, and he just flung it at me, and it hit me on my hand, and there was a wound. And then I became very afraid because I know when he's angry I will try not to answer him or say anything because I'm afraid that he can become abusive when he's angry. So I try not, I never try to test him in that area. So I just kept quiet, and then he went I don't know, he just became very angry, and then he pulled me to our room, and then he closed the door and he slapped me. He slapped me, and after that I just kept quiet, and like he slapped me so hard. I wear glasses, so my glasses just flew across the room, and he went through my iPad right in front of me, and I was so afraid that I could feel literally my heart beating, and it was like coming up to my throat. I was like that afraid. I've never ever felt that way. It was like I thought my heart is just going to pop out of my body or something like that. And and he was going through my messages, and then he saw a message I sent to my friend, also a listener, saying that um, I want a divorce. I've been abused. And then he got even more angrier, and then he started calling his friend, and then he's discussing, and then his friend advised him like, do not hit her because it could become a police case or something like that. It's getting noisy again. Yeah, I know. um, okay, so what do we do? What, pause for a minute? Okay, sure, till they quiet down. All right. Was I okay? Was I speaking well? Was it clear whatever I'm saying? It's fine. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I can hear them too in the background. Let me just go and check to see like when will these people keep quiet. Just like let me just check. Maybe I can ask them not to make so much of noise. Right, she is talking to someone on her phone, so it's quite, yeah. So it's like she's talking to someone on the phone. So I think she will keep quiet soon, because the rest of them have gone to bed. It's German. Let's go out in the middle. Do you feel that they will talk or no? I hope not. I hope she finishes soon. Maybe she's just relating what she saw today at the festival. Maybe can I just go and tell her that maybe I can ask her to tone down a bit? Hi. I'm doing recording. Now, like your voice is like very loud, like you can hear upstairs. Just like a little bit. Of course. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, you're welcome. Like, thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude or anything. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, did you hear that?
You okay there?
Yeah. Okay. Like, so we have an understanding now. So I'll go up there. Okay, she's done.
So you might have to retell your part from the beginning of your story.
Okay, all right. Let me just catch my breath. Is it better now? Like, can you? It's like,
Yeah, at least I don't hear anything.
yeah, okay.
Sue, you hear something over there?
Yeah, it's better. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think she's just talking to someone overseas in Germany and just telling them her day, I guess. Oh, correct. Yeah, I understand that. Hmm. I'm sorry, if I could find a quieter place, I'd definitely speak to you guys there.
Don't worry about it. It's not really your fault. So,
Yeah, no, no, yeah, no, I would just wish like it was a place like I can like just, you know, like it'd
I'm
be
in a
lovely.
noisy place too. So, there we go.
He's back. So, like, it has that authentic Caribbean feeling, right? Yara, the rooster. Okay, thanks for all your patience. What's that?
I think he meant thanks for all your patience.
Okay. All right, okay. I was like, what patience? Like, okay. Like, I had a feeling like that's what he was trying to relate, but it was like, still, that's for all your patience. Second meaning, yeah, that's for being okay. All right. Restart my story from the beginning. Okay. Go ahead. Okay. All right. Right. Okay. Um, it started on this whole thing started on on July 28th. I still can clearly remember the day. I was in my children's room. I was on my iPad. In my wait, that's the reason. And my daughter was on the iPad, and we were both uh, chatting with our members on Seven Cups, and like we were going to finish our conversation, and my husband had a bad dream, and he just woke up, and he found that I was not in the room, and so he like I think he went berserk. So he came into the room. He just opened the door, and we were like shocked, and he just saw us on the iPad, and he got very very angry, and then he just took my iPad and her iPad together, and he just flung it at me, and when he flung it at me, it just hit my hand, and it hurt so bad, like I was like closing my eyes for like few seconds and just um like I just couldn't take the pain. Like I was just like trying to, like what's going on, like like in a shock. And then he went like, it's the time, and it's like you're still on the iPad. And he just dragged me to our room, and then he closed the room door, and he slapped me so hard. And when he slapped me up, I was wearing my glasses, so my glasses just flew across the room because he was that hard. He hit me, and he just when he was going through my iPad for messages, he just like started checking for messages, and I just felt um, so fearful. Like I never felt like that in my life. Like I could feel my heartbeat. It was like so loud. Like I could just feel it in my throat. Like it just went up, and he saw, because I knew like he's going to find out something, because I wrote a message to my friend saying I want a divorce. I'm being abused. I've been abused. That's just that two sentence I wrote, like I could remember, and he saw it, and then immediately he started calling his friend, and his friend said, I think he advised my husband's like, don't beat her anymore. Like, if she reports, like, it could become a police case or domestic abuse or something. So he refrained himself from beating me even more. Like normally he would beat more, but this time he just refrained himself. So, and then he started going through my messages, and like he was like, I don't know, he was like totally different. Like he was not himself at all. And I was like afraid, like, oh my gosh, what is going to happen? Like, I don't know. And then he started taking my iPad, and he took the Wi-Fi and everything. He disconnected the phone, and he just stuffed everything into his bag. And he left. He left home just like that in the early hours, like 12 or 1 in the morning. And I was there with my children, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is going to happen now? Like, I just didn't know what was going to happen. So, like, I didn't sleep the whole night. And then he came back after a few hours in the morning, and he came to me and he said, you have 3 days to pack your bags and leave this home. And that's what he said. Yara, are you there?
Yes, I'm right
Hello?
here.
Okay, all right. Okay, so
I was
um
just like listening to the story.
okay. So I was shocked because, like, why would he want me to leave? Like he said, this is what I've decided. 3 days. I give you 3 days. You pack whatever you want. You can take your things, but our girls will be in my mom's house. You just have to leave this home. That's what he said. Like I was trying to talk to him, but no, he did not want to listen to anything. So what he did was he changed the padlock in the front door and the gate outside. Like I couldn't go out of my house to even dry clothes. I couldn't do that. Like he locked everything, and then he would just come when it was time to like give us food. Like because I had some food, but like I couldn't cook. I was not in the mood to cook because like I didn't know what was going on. But he would come and just check on me, and he gave me my phone. He said, "Look, I'm giving you the phone, so you can use this phone." And it didn't dawn on me why he was giving me the phone. Like why? I was wondering if he locks the door, why is he giving me a phone? But I wasn't thinking, so I just kept quiet. Like so the first day and the second day I was hoping that he would change his mind, but he didn't. So on the third day, he woke me up early in the morning and he said like um, they're kind of intimate details. Like should I tell them like how he wanted like he pulled me in the room and he said, "Prove to me that you love me. Prove to me, show me that you love me. Kiss me now." You know, he asked me to do that. So yeah, things like that. Okay, all right, yeah, okay. So and I was very hurt with how he treated me, but I was thinking about my children, you know, like I don't want to be away from them. I don't want anything to happen to them. So like I was like I would do anything for them. So like even though I was very hurt, like I didn't even feel like kissing him at that moment, but I did. Like I really tried to show him that I love him by kissing him, and he took I don't know he had a camera with him in his hand and he took a picture of me and I don't know what he did that and and he he said I'll never have this opportunity with you. So he just wanted to see me the last time how I am naked like and he was like and he was telling me like oh, another guy would be enjoying you. Like I wouldn't have this opportunity again. And it sickened me to hear that, but I just kept quiet and yeah, let him have his way with me because I was hoping that he would change his mind, um, that he would not chase me out of the house. So I was like willing to just bear and just go with whatever that I have to do. And yeah, and after that, he still didn't change his mind. He said like, no, go and have your shower. Like he wanted to have the last shower with me, and I didn't agree. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. And he got upset. And then he said, all right, go and get dressed now. It's like because I have to take you out now. I have to take you now itself. and I started to panic. So I was thinking like, what should I do? I don't want to be away from my kids. So like I went upstairs. I had the phone in my hand. So I went upstairs and I called the police and I said, I have a problem. My husband wants to chase me out of the house. Could you come and help me? And they took down the address and everything. And then they came like in 10 minutes. They came in 10 minutes. So when the police came, he was so surprised, like he was shocked, and he called his friend immediately, and he said like, um, she called police, she called the police, and he went out, and the policeman said, uh, it's a home, it's a domestic problem, like you both have to come to the police station and settle this. That's what the policeman said. And and immediately he said, my husband said, oh, I've made a report about her yesterday. I've already made a report at the police station. Like, I was shocked. Like, why would he want to make a report against me? What did I do? Like, I was really shocked that he did such a thing. And then so I called my children. He asked them, like asked both of them, like, do you want to stay with me or follow your mom? And they said, we choose to follow mom. And he was like asking them again and again, like a couple of times, like twice, and they said the same thing. Especially my youngest, he's quite close to my youngest, and she said, no, I want to follow mom. So we went ahead in the police patrol car and we went to the police station. And he was supposed to follow, but he didn't. So when we got there, so I had to make a police report against my husband because that is the procedure. So it's not like I wanted to do it, but I had to do it. So I did it. And later the inspector in charge, she was a woman, a lady officer, and she was so fierce, and like she didn't buy it, whatever that I'm saying. She thought, like, she kept telling me, you know your wounds are not that bad, like I've seen women who come in with, like, even in worse condition, like they get admitted in the hospital, but you're like making, a big issue out of nothing. So like I didn't argue with her. So I just kept quiet, and then she kept interrogating me, and then she said, fine, so now I will call your husband. So she tried to contact him, but she couldn't get hold of him, and then later on she managed to get hold of him, and then when she spoke to him, he was very argumentative, and he was like literally raising his voice and being rude to her. So then she was like taken aback, then she started believing, okay, like, yeah, this guy sounds abusive. Then she started to believe what I was saying, and then she became more receptive towards me. So we spent like eight, I think nearly 6 hours at the police station, and it was getting late, and me and my children were very tired. We were tired, so we wanted to. So we decided to go back home, and then later on we decided like we wanted to go back home, but we have to ask the inspector for the permission. Like, can we go back home? And then when we went back to the police station again, I saw my husband. He was being handcuffed, and when he was handcuffed, like I didn't even want to look because it's like I felt it was disrespectful. So I just bowed down and I bowed my head, and I just went and saw the inspector, and um, and and he said, no, we can't go back to our home. We have to leave the home that night itself. So I had no choice. So me and my children, we had to leave our home that night. And luckily, I had a friend, one of my neighbors, and she helped me. She helped us by letting us stay for a night at her home. So since then, our life has changed completely. Um, from having a home and not to not having one. You know, it was really something like I never expected in my whole life. So yeah, it was the most challenging time for me so far. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
So let's.
Do you need a break? No, I'm fine. Yeah, we can continue. There are some
So
stuffs, but I did not mention them because um yeah I think like no, I was just asking you a question.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm feeling dizzy now.
Oh, well, well, we'll just break you for a second.
Okay, yeah. No, not really. Yeah. No, I think we have enough. Yeah.
I think we do have like the story,
Yeah. Yeah. We
but it's
have
all
that.
about
Yeah.
like what you want to talk about. Do you
Mm-hmm.
still want to talk about something else?
Right. Okay, the questions you have here.
Okay, so okay, let me see. I'm not exactly sure what was covered and what wasn't really covered in that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we could see through the questions and see what questions you still feel like you could add some more or answer, and which questions you don't feel like adding anything else. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sounds good. Um,
So you already talked about 70 Cubs and how it impacted your relationship. You
mm-hmm.
covered basically the description of how was your relationship with your ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's anything else that you want to add on that part?
Right. Um, right. For someone who's been married for that long, like for me, 16 years of marriage, 4 years of courting, it comes to total 20 years together. And in that 20 years, like I wouldn't say like we didn't have good moments, we did have, but it's just like how a person can change you in that time. Like you just like you don't even realize that what are the effects. You just think it's like you become numb to it. For example, like I started losing my identity. I I I became totally a different person. Like what I was before I got married, I was a very outgoing person, and I like to socialize and be friendly. Like and then when I was married to him, I became like more like what he wanted me to be. Uh, I became the summer safe housewife, and I did things like just to things that I know that if I do things like this, he will be happy, or things like this, he won't be happy. Like I just flow to what he wants. Um, and I didn't know like it was. I felt like it was controlling. I felt suffocated, but still, I thought, like this is it for me. Like there's no escape, so I might as well just go along with it. So I just took it like that, and yeah. Did that make sense? Sorry.
Yes, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Um, Basically, the next question would be, how do you feel when you were in the relationship? But I think that was what you answered. right now,
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
So,
Like I wouldn't label him as a narcissistic person. Like I didn't even know that term existed. Like I was so ignorant, you know. Like I didn't even know these stuffs at all. Like it's like only recently I started reading up on things, then I realized, oh, someone like this does exist. So what are the characteristics and how do they treat you? What are the like how do they manipulate you? Like it's only after I started reading stuff, then it clicked on me like, oh, yeah, you know, he used to do things to me like this and like that, and then I realized, yeah, the effect that it had on me. So it's always good, like you read up stuffs and like you just don't be ignorant like me. That's all I'm saying. It's
okay,
always good to,
so
yeah, yeah.
the next question is what motivated you to take the decision to leave? When you were mentioning in your story, you kind of
Mm-hmm.
like brought up that you said to one of your listener friends that you wanted
Mm-hmm.
a divorce.
Yeah.
What brought you to saying that to that listener? What brought you to that decision?
Well, when I became a listener and I was handling a lot of chats, and I started learning about some things about myself too, um, I realized like, this sounds familiar, like something like I'm going through. Uh, why is this person going through the same thing? Like, you know, I started asking questions about myself, and and I realized like I started to reflect back, and I would realize like, yeah, I've never been happy. Like I've been like happy, but I was not like really happy in that marriage. I was like I felt like I became someone else. It dawned on me like I became someone else. Like who would spend so much time just taking chats? Like it's me. Like you know, I was like finding so much satisfaction in just taking chats after chats. Like there has to be a reason why, you know. It's like am I filling up something in my life with this, you know, like there's some kind of emptiness, what am I putting it in with, you know. I started asking questions like this, like I used to take 35 chats a day, and I'm like a normal person would not do that, like but why am I doing this, you know. And then and also because, you know, I learned a lot about other people's life, and I realized and I came to realize, hmm, yeah, something is not right with me, you know. I have a problem, but I'm not addressing the issue. I seem to like um turn away from the real problem and always say no, this does not exist. I do have a happy family, I have my kids, I have my husband. This is, you know, I tend not to look at it, but I do know that I was unhappy. Does that answer the question? Yeah.
Yes, that does. Thank you for sharing. I can imagine it's a really tough time,
Mm-hmm.
and it can take a lot to actually bring it out and tell it to another person or to anyone that it's actually could hear this and listen to this.
Yeah.
So the next question would be, what happened after you took the choice and acted on it?
The choice of leaving him,
Yeah,
I
like maybe.
I didn't plan on leaving him. I was like I never had the guts to leave, honestly, because I felt like I couldn't survive on the outside world because he has made me dependent on him for so many years. Like I felt like I couldn't, like like I told you, I became a different person. Like I've gained weight. I felt not pretty enough. I always felt like I'm not good enough, and I felt like in terms of no, out being out in society, and to go there actually and to earn some money, I didn't feel confident, even though I was working part-time teaching. But I always felt like not good enough, and honestly, if he didn't chase me, he didn't push me to go out, I wouldn't have left. I wouldn't have. I don't have that guts, honestly. I didn't have that guts. That's why I was like trying my best so that he would change his mind, you know. Um, but he came to an extent like he said like if you don't want to leave, why aren't you like holding my leg and begging me? Why aren't you begging me, saying that ex- don't make me leave this house? Why aren't you doing that? He was asking me, and then I realized, like, wow, do I have to stoop down that low? You know, and yeah, I always felt like I couldn't survive on my own. It's not like I chose to leave him. Like it was like I was put into that situation, and I was so unprepared. And yeah, that was the worst part. Like I didn't plan anything, so it was like a dog, it was thrown into the water and you had to learn how to swim and just to survive. So I felt like I was like that in that kind of situation. So yeah.
Okay, so being thrown at the situation that was like really tough, you really
Yeah.
didn't have any choice in the matter, basically. How do you put resources together to survive this situation and what happened?
Mm. Could you repeat that again, please?
What?
Could you repeat that question again?
Uh, okay, let me. How did you found resources, or like how did you learn to cope with the situation you were thrown into? How did you learn to survive?
um,
Or what are you doing
Resource.
to survive the situation, maybe?
Okay. I didn't really like find any resources because when I was thrown out the house, I didn't have access to that many things. Um, I think the most I managed to do was like try to find a computer shop where I could like rent a computer for a few hours, and I would just go on Seven Cups, and I would just try to get some comfort from friends, listener friends, or like try to get some form of support, you know, and and takes chats like I even at that time I took chats like it was just something for me. It helps me to deal to overcome what I'm going through. Like I was still in a daze, in a shock, like what is happening now? What do I do now? How do I survive? And like it's just, let me say this. How do you survive with nothing? You know, you don't have anything. I don't even have a job. Like I have two kids with me, and now I have to think how to feed them and myself, and with nothing, no savings whatsoever. Nobody extending help, no family members, no relatives. And with my friend that I stayed a night with, she and her husband gave me some money, enough money just to pull through for a month. What happens after the next month? So I was like, okay, what should I do now? Like go look for a job? Like what kind of job can I do? I didn't even bring sufficient clothes that make me look presentable to go for a job interview or things like that. So yeah, so it was like I even started having palpitations, like very bad palpitations. I would get them because I was living in fear. I was so fearful because I do not know what is going to happen next. Like if he had, but I restrained myself from calling him because I felt like no, I don't want to go back to him. So I was like, in a way, I was trying to be strong, even though I was fearful. And I think the one person who really gave me the motivation and encouragement to keep being strong was my daughter. So she was like pushing me, you can do this, mom, you can do this. Like when she sees me weak, she starts pushing me, giving me encouragement, and saying like, look, we can get through this. So yeah, right. And yeah, I have a friend I've known for 16 years, and when I managed to get in touch with her through the access to the internet, so I told her like what happened to me, and she has been supporting me and my children for like a few months now. So it's because of her that I'm still able to live with dignity. Like I don't go back to him. Like she enabled me to study, take up a course. She paid for it, and yeah, it is because of a friend like her that I'm able to be strong. Like what I should be receiving from family or relatives, I don't get it, but I got it from a friend. And of course, the community and my friends at Seven Cups, because like whenever I feel weak or I feel like demotivated, I would go to Seven Cups and I would like find my support from there, and it just kept me going. So yeah, these are the most important things in my life. Seven Cups in my friend.
Thank you for sharing that. So, I can't even imagine how hard it is for you to go through all this and
Hmm.
to keep a strong face for your daughters and for yourself, because it's really tough
Yeah.
and not having that much support as you totally told us you don't. I'm glad
Yeah.
that the community could be there for you.
Hmm.
And the last question I have prepared is what recommendations or like feedback or advice or anything you or any comments you want to say to someone that is struggling with something similar to what you're going through? Is there anything
Right.
you'd like to tell them?
Um, I would say like never let anyone treat you like a property. Like you should never change yourself for anyone. Like if the moment like sometimes we think we know best. Like when we love someone so much, we think like, oh, this is acceptable, this behavior is acceptable, or this will be okay. He will change later on. It's okay. Maybe it's just the beginning. Like my husband, I knew he was hot tempered. Like even when we were dating, he would get angry or he would hold my arm so tight that it will turn blue back. And I thought like, no, it's just for that moment because he would then lavish so much love on me, and later on and I was like just, oh, see, he loves me. So like it's always good for you to read up um, about a person, character. Like like if you read up a lot on things like sometimes you find across articles that explains about relationship and how this person behaves. This is like if you should look for red flags, like signs that say this is not a healthy relationship. What a healthy relationship should be like a person should be supportive of you, not possessive, not being jealous, um, being understanding, being patient, being respectful, like things like this. You should be able to read up on them, and then when you're in a relationship, you should look out for all these things, because sometimes we tend to like forget, and it leads us into a bigger trouble. Like me, I knew in my heart like this is not the right thing to do. Like these are the things that whatever that he's doing is not right, but I tend to like push it away and not look at it, and then I like suffer for it like for a few years, and then I realized, oh my gosh, why didn't I know this earlier? Why didn't I act upon it? So yeah, it's always good to and try to get support, like if you can come to a site like Seven Cups. We have lots of support guides and stuff like that. You can always read up and then talk to a listener. And then if you have a problem, like you feel like this is not right, like always try to find help. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't think that you're alone. Try to find help. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for opening up to us. Uh, anything? Okay, basically anything else I have to say is thank you, Nasu, for putting up this podcast, and thank you to the whole community. Anything else you want to say, Sol? Anyone you want to thank?
Oh, say to mm, like say as in general to
Sure.
like to whom, Yara? Like the listeners, or like what? I didn't hear that part.
Uh, I don't know. I guess you can thank anyone. Basically, you can link the video to anyone, so you can link anyone in the community or outside the community. What you feel
Oh,
comfortable
okay.
doing.
Oh, it's like a thank you at the end of the podcast, is it? No, I like don't understand. Sorry. Yara, hello.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't get the last part of it.
The last part of what? Give me a second.
The
Hi.
mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was talking to my mom a second.
Okay. Like, can we
Uh,
like I don't know. I'm not really happy with the recording, Yara.
what are you not happy about?
I don't know. Maybe like some of the questions, like I didn't prepare well. Like I don't know. I felt like I was fumbling more than like really giving constructive answers. Like
I guess it's not so much of being constructive as it is like to open up. But I
Mm-hmm.
guess we could like, is not Sue still around? He might be better help with telling
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
how that goes. And I guess
Yeah.
you can always use the app he told you and re-record your answers if you like.
Yeah, I think that will be
Or would you
better.
like to go or would you like to go through any of the questions right now again? Like, can you think of an answer that you would like to add?
Hmm. Um. Okay. Hmm. Just a second. I'm not sure, Yara, like for now. But I just felt like I don't know. Was that clear? Like I didn't. I wasn't. I don't know. I'm not too happy with it. Yeah. Maybe later Noah also could go through the recording and then let me know like some part
Yeah,
of
if he
me.
can't find something that is clear, something that he wants to clarify or add.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the main reason I decided to do the podcast was to create awareness in women, like 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 how would they know if they are in an abusive relationship, you
Would
know?
you like to talk about it? Like talk about a little bit more in detail how could they identify an abusive
Yeah,
relationship?
yeah. Like how would you know? Like I didn't even realize I was in an abusive relationship when I was dating my boyfriend. Like there were no signs in the beginning. He was like the most sweetest person ever. Like, like he would just lavish so much attention on me. Like he made me feel like I am the most beautiful girl in the whole world. Like that's how he would treat me. And and I felt very, very special. And I felt like, wow, like I can never get a better guy than this. Um, Honestly. And then slowly into like few months into the relationship, then he started like, oh, you can't mix with your friends. I don't like this friend. Or you can't go here. Like he would just pick me up from work and just straight send me back home. Like it's always life was just always like that. Like I hardly even started going out with friends. Like I stopped socializing and I was like always just doing things that he wanted. Like, so how do you like realize it's an abusive relationship? Like, what are the signs? Like, I didn't even know then. So, and like when we have fights, he would just, if he like hit me, I would think like, oh, it's okay, you know. He because later on he would be very loving towards me, so I would be thinking like, oh, it's okay, he loves me. Like, I would think it's acceptable. So like, sorry, and yeah. So basically, like I saw that like I tend to like put the more positive sides more to it than the negative sides. So yeah, like I was telling you, how do you realize it's an abusive relationship? How would you know? Like the moment you start feeling suffocated, like you feel like you can't breathe, like this person is making you do a lot of things, like it's draining you, you feel tired all the time, you feel stressed, then this is not right. You shouldn't be in this relationship. If it's not making you happy and it's changing you to become someone else, it's already an abusive relationship. I think this I learned through experience. So I would like to, you know, um, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, I would say yeah. I learned this through experience. Yeah. Like it's only after like recently I started reading lots of articles on narcissism and a person who's being narcissistic and what are their how the characteristics and what will they do and all that. And it just started to make sense to me. So yeah, does that make sense?
Okay.
Or was it the same thing I'm telling again?
So
Yeah, are you there?
yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Yeah, you're breaking up like there's some kind of a static, like like your voice is breaking up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So are we
So
done?
is there anything
Yeah.
else we? I think we covered pretty much everything. I
Yeah.
guess
Okay.
Nasser
Yeah.
will tell us how it
Yeah.
goes.
I think the
God, that
AMA was
rooster.
no, that AMA was like even more clearer. Like I would say it's like pretty much everything there is to it.
All right. So I think we are done.
Yeah.
Um,
One more thing, Ira.
did we
One
close
more.
it?
Yeah.
Did we like close it like said goodbye or something like that? I don't remember.
Yeah. Yara. One more thing. Like I would like to share something. Like for a woman, I realized like you never like depend on your man like totally. It's always good to have something to fall back on. Like if you have a job, try to like hang on to your job or like build something for yourself. You know, do not like me. I was like fully dependent on him, and then I was like it was one of the signs like they use it on you in an abusive relationship, like they would just make you feel like you totally rely on them on everything, like you don't have any sense of power for yourself, or I wouldn't say power, what was the right word be? I can't think of it. Like you don't feel independent. Yeah, you just rely totally on someone. I think that's not healthy. Should always have something for yourself. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to combine all this. Like, I'm in between. I'm like coming up with things suddenly. Like it just came across me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, I don't know how you're going to do this, but yeah,
I'm sure he'll figure it out. You gave
yeah,
him
okay,
a lot of material. Now he's just
hmm
let's see his
okay,
editing skills.
all right. So we end it
All
now.
right.
Like we say
So
bye
have to
or
say good.
what? Goodbye.
I don't know.
uh, and I would say like, okay, thanks, thank you,
I
Ira,
guess we
for
could say
Yara.
thanks for listening, goodbye, or
Yeah,
something like that. What?
yeah, okay, yeah. I would say thank you, Ira, for this opportunity for me to share about my experience and for me to use this opportunity to create awareness in other women so like they do not experience like what I've went through. So yeah, thank you so much. I
Thank
love
you
you.
for being here, and thanks anyone that is listening. Goodbye.
Bye.
That sounds good, right?
Yeah, that sounds good. I think so.
Okay.
Whatever it is,
So
like Mr. Noasu would let us know. Mr. Rafael
yeah,
will
I'm
let us know.
guessing.
Yeah.
I thought he was at work. I think he's at work. So
Yeah, he said,
I'm
but
guessing.
yeah,
So I'm guessing
yeah.
he'll get back to us a
Can I,
little
can I,
later.
can I ask you something first? Like, can I ask you something general?
Sure.
Like, why do I feel bad talking about um Did you go through all of questions? Oh, he's here. He's here. Did you go through all their questions? He's here. Okay. Um, I think we left out one. What has your life been for the last couple of months now that your marriage is over? I think we left out that one. Yeah.
We did?
Yeah. I
Do you
think
want to
yeah.
go over it? Oh
Maybe
my god.
that.
Natsu's gonna have like a crisis trying to edit this. It's all over
Yeah.
me.
Like it's okay. I think maybe Nawasu can like go through it, and then if I had to add on something, then I can just add on. Like I think we did a lot. Like we covered up a lot of it.
Okay, he's typing. Let's see what he says.
Up to you. Okay. All right.
Also, what were you gonna ask? You said
Do
about
it all
add-ons.
now or risk later add-ons. Risk later add-ons. What's that? Do it all now or risk later add-ons. Okay.
I think that's kind of like for you, like to take your risk. I'm not sure what he meant.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I'm not sure.
think he's probably trying to be funny and we didn't get it. Mhm.
Like we are all here. Okay. Okay. Do we now take a chance having to do it again later? Oh, okay. All right. But there are some parts of the recording like I'm not too happy with it. Like I don't know. I felt like I was fumbling and not really giving the proper answer. Yeah, because I'm not used to it. I felt like it was like a repetition, like I was doing it. Yeah, okay. Would I be able to hear it first before like you approve it? Like after you do the all the editing? Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. I don't want to be exploited. What is that? Don't want to be exploited. What do you mean by that? I don't understand. Exploitative. Yeah, that's totally a different meaning, right? Like from
I
exploited
think
to
he's trying to
exploit.
say like to explain a lot.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
guess.
okay.
Like
I don't.
I guess that's what he's trying to say.
Oh, okay. I don't want to share. Don't want to share your story just for kicks. Okay, all right.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Like exploit your story.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, okay. I don't think you'll do that, Noah. So, like, like I want it to be best. Definitely, yeah. Okay, all right.
So are we missing anything?
Mm-hmm. So I will try to make it as well FN first. Okay. Okay, sure. Please do. He's typing along. This will be on internet. Oh yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was going to think like I felt bad like after we are done. Yes, yes. Yeah. Like should I share that? But it's not like she doesn't know. She knows it. Like I did share with her what he made me do. So she does know. Maybe, yeah. No, the other thing was like I felt mm, um like I felt like do 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 I really like necessarily have to tell um the parts like just now that were like was hurtful for me, like the things that he made me do, like I it's not necessary, right? Yeah, okay. No, I think that should be fine. Yeah. It was okay. Yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't say like I'm 100% happy with it, but you can go through it, and if you feel like there are some that I need to redo again, then I don't mind doing it. Yeah, okay, all right, I understand. Yeah, definitely, I understand that too.
Well, technically, I didn't really said much. I mostly
Mm-hmm.
just like go through the
Yeah,
questions.
like I was even wondering if Yara was there. I was like, Yara? I was like, where is she? Disappeared. Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
kind
Of
of
course,
like
yeah. It's
because
not
you were
matter of
opening
being
up like
on. It's not like being perfect. No, I still like. It's more like, did I really say what I wanted to say? Like, did I express it? The best way that I could. That's what I'm thinking. It's not like I want it perfect. It's just like, in that sense. Like, did I relay what I really wanted to relay? Like, what is the awareness that I wanted to create in women? Did I get to that point? That's what I was thinking.
I think you were genuine in what you said,
Mm-hmm.
and you were yourself. I think that's the point of this,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
real people telling a little bit about their story to get
yeah.
people out there to understand and like
Mm-hmm.
connect. So I
Yeah,
think in that sense that was fulfilled.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like I
That's
guess
what I
once
wanted.
you
I
created it, you can.
Yeah, yeah. It was not. I didn't want it to be like it's about soul. No, it's about like creating awareness. Like, how would you know if you are in an abusive relationship? That was the main point, actually. Yeah. So I hope I got that across more than anything else. Okay. Thank you, Noah, for this opportunity. Okay. Thank you, Yara, for taking the time interviewing me and spending time with me to do this podcast. Honestly, yeah. All right.
Thank you
Okay,
for
cool.
the opportunity to listen to your story. Yet,
Okay.
I guess we can call it a day.
Yeah, we can. Thank you.
You're welcome. What did Nasu type?
Wait, Yara. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, so
Thanks, everyone. Okay.
like saying what we did make a really silly like kind of ending.
Mm-hmm.
I did said thanks to
Yeah,
everyone like
yeah.
7 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
So,
don't know.
yeah. Like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
said goodbye and
Yeah.
everything.
Yes, yes, we did.
Okay, thank you guys. See
All
you.
right. Okay. All right. So have a nice day then for you. Like it's for me, it's morning.
Thank you. Here it's
All right.
about 4 p.m. So
Yeah, yeah. It's like
almost
yeah,
evening.
1:30 in the morning. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow,
All
you
right.
should
Take care.
get some
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah. Yeah, I should. Okay. All right. Thanks, Yara.
Okay,
Take
thank
care.
you.
Love you. Thank you for that little note that you left. Thank you so much. Okay.
Oh,
You
you're
did great.
welcome. See you.
Okay, love you. Bye. Thanks, Nawasu. See you.